Have you ever found yourself staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., replaying that awkward conversation from work over and over? Or maybe you're about to make a simple decision, like what to eat for dinner, but suddenly your brain spirals into a million what-ifs. What if it's unhealthy? What if I regret it? What if it ruins my whole day? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Overthinking is like a mental treadmill that keeps you running but gets you nowhere, and it's sucking the joy out of life for millions of us. But what if I told you there's a simple psychology fix to break free? Overthinking isn't just annoying. It's a real thief of time, energy, and happiness. It amps up stress, kills productivity, and can even lead to anxiety or depression if left unchecked. Studies from psychologists show that chronic overthinkers are more prone to burnout because their brains get stuck in rumination loops, where you're basically chewing on the same thoughts without digesting them. That's where Nick Trenton's book, Stop Overthinking, comes in like a lifeline. It's packed with 23 practical techniques drawn from behavioral psychology to relieve stress, declutter your mind, and snap you back to the present. In this video, we're pulling out the gold, the most powerful insights from the book, to give you a straightforward psychology fix. By the end, you'll walk away with tools to quiet that inner chatter, make decisions faster, and reclaim your peace. Stick around because we're blending real science, relatable stories, and actionable steps you can try today. Trust me, if I can stop my own late-night worry sessions, so can you. All right, let's get to the heart of it. Trenton's book boils down overthinking to a habit we can unlearn, and he draws from psychology to show how. I've picked 4 key insights that hit hard, each with an explanation, a story to make it real, and a tip you can use right away. We'll take our time here because this is where the transformation starts. First insight, understand overthinking as harmful reflection. You know how reflection can be good, like journaling after a tough day to learn from it? Well, overthinking flips that on its head. Trenton explains it's when your reflection turns toxic, creating endless stress without any payoff. Psychologists call this analysis paralysis, where you're so busy dissecting a problem that you freeze up and can't act. It's rooted in our brain's survival wiring. Back in caveman days, overanalyzing threats kept us alive, but now it just amplifies modern worries like emails or social media. Science backs this. A study in the Journal of Abnormal Psychology found that rumination increases cortisol, your stress hormone, leading to everything from headaches to weakened immunity. Let me paint a picture. I had a friend, Sarah, who just signed a lease on a new apartment. Great location, affordable, should have been exciting. But for the next week, she was a wreck. What if the neighbors are noisy? What if I hate the commute? Did I rush it? No new info, just looping anxiety that ruined her sleep. Classic overthinking, harmful with zero solutions. Your actionable tip? Start small with quick decision drills. Next time you're picking a coffee or an outfit, set a 30-second timer. Decide and commit, no second guessing. It trains your brain to trust your gut and breaks the paralysis cycle. Try it this week, it's liberating. Moving on to insight 2, manage stress to cut overthinking at the root. Trenton says you can't always dodge stressors. Life throws curveballs like deadlines or arguments, but you can tweak how you respond. This is straight from resilience psychology. We have control over our reactions, not the events. By prepping for stress before it hits, handling it in the moment, and recovering after, you short-circuit overthinking spirals. Think of it like training for a marathon. You build endurance so hills don't wreck you. Here's a relatable story. Picture Mike, a busy dad prepping for a big work presentation. Before, his mind races with what if I bomb? During, heart pounding, thoughts scattering. After, he replays every stumble. But once he learned stress management, he flipped it, deep breaths beforehand, focus on one slide at a time during, and a quick win list post-presentation. No more endless loops, just progress. Actionable exercise, the 4-4-4 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Do it before a stressful event, like a meeting or tough talk. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, science speak for calming your fight or flight response. Simple, but it works wonders to keep overthinking at bay. Third insight, embrace stress for growth instead of dodging it. Avoiding stress might feel safe, but Trenton warns it backfires, creating even more worry. He nods to psychologist Kelly McGonigal's research in The Upside of Stress, showing that viewing stress as a growth signal, like muscles tearing to build stronger, actually reduces its harm. Our bodies release oxytocin during stress, which boosts bonding and resilience, but only if we lean in, not run away. Overthinkers often avoid to protect themselves, but that just fuels more rumination. Take my own story. I used to skip networking events because what if I say something dumb? Stress avoidance at its finest. But when I embraced it, thinking, this discomfort means I'm growing, I showed up, stumbled a bit, but made connections. The overthinking faded because I reframed stress as my ally, not enemy. Your tip: grab a notebook and list 3 past stressful situations, a breakup, job change, whatever. For each, jot one positive outcome, like, I learned to set boundaries, or it led to a better opportunity. This rewires your brain to see stress as fuel, slashing overthinking time. Last insight: transform negative thought patterns into empowering beliefs. Overthinking thrives on negative loops, those sneaky beliefs like, I'm not good enough, that hold you back. Trenton draws from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a proven psych method where you spot these patterns, challenge them with evidence, and swap in positives. Tony Robbins talks about global versus specific beliefs. Negatives are often broad and false, while positives are targeted and true. Science from the American Psychological Association shows CBT reduces anxiety by 50% in months by reshaping thoughts. Story time. Emily believed, I'm always awkward in social situations, a global negative that made her overthink every party invite. She challenged it. Wait, last week I chatted easily with my neighbor. Replaced it with, I can connect when I relax. Boom, less rumination, more fun. Actionable step: start a thought journal. For a week, note negative thoughts as they pop up. Challenge each. Is this 100% true? What's evidence against it? Rewrite as a positive, like turning I'll fail this project into I've succeeded before, I'll give it my best. Do this daily. It's like mental gym reps. Phew, that's a lot. But let's tie it into a quick psychology fix you can apply right now. Think of this as your Stop Overthinking Starter Kit for simple steps from Trenton's wisdom. Step 1. Spot the spiral. Next time your mind loops, label it. This is overthinking. Awareness stops it cold. Step 2. Breathe through stress. Hit that 4-4-4 technique anytime anxiety creeps in, before bed, during commutes, wherever. Step 3. Reframe the pain. When stress hits, whisper, this is growth. List a positive from it later to lock it in. Step 4. Flip the script. Catch a negative belief, challenge with facts, and affirm the positive version. Journal it nightly for momentum. These aren't fluff. They're backed by psych research and can shift your mindset in days. Start with one today, build from there. Imagine waking up tomorrow with a quieter mind. No more endless what-ifs stealing your peace. By applying these lessons from Stop Overthinking, you're not just fixing a habit, you're unlocking focus, joy, and real progress. Trenton shows us overthinking isn't a life sentence. It's a pattern we can rewrite with practice. You've got the tools now. The transformation is up to you. If this resonated, give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more psych hacks and share this with a friend who's stuck in their head. Drop in the comments. What's your biggest overthinking trigger? Let's chat. Thanks for watching. Go crush that mental noise. See you next time.